This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, live in the RHR studio. Good morning. This is Ray W2RE. I'm here in the RHR studio in New York. It's Saturday morning, and we have snow on the ground. I can't make this stuff up. Yep, we have snow on the ground. So what a better way to stay indoors on a I don't know. Last I checked, it was like 28 degrees Fahrenheit here in the Hudson Valley. Think about that. We're in May, 28 degrees Fahrenheit. 28 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius, Fahrenheit in May. And we have snow on the ground. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a great day. I know most of you are going to come in from Europe at this time of the morning. And, boy, we got some exciting thing going on. We have a lot of exciting thing going on here at RHR. I want to talk about Flex Radio. And all the great progress we've made with Flex Radio, integrating it in with RHR. You know, we've been playing this remote game for a while now, probably longer than most. And we've tried everything. Believe it or not, I actually had a Yaesu 2000 that we were remoting, we were playing around with for a while. But everything has a problem when it comes to remoting. Everybody had to use the remote rigs to really make it happen, to do it correctly. And now Flex Radio is basically a computer. And it really does well for us. And it does well for a lot of other people, too. I'm going to say more than 50% of the people that I work today on the year that are operating remote, they're operating with a Flex Radio. Yeah, there's others operating with ICOMs and the ICOM software. Not very popular. And then you'll have the occasional guy with the K3 and the remote rigs. That's the old technology. It was great while it lasted. It's definitely served its purpose. But Flex Radio, it's the cat's meow. And we're going to be exclusively Flex Radio here very soon. We're just, it's hard to move 50 radios. So we're slowly taking out these Elecraft K3s, in some cases K3Ss, and moving over to Flex Radio. Why Flex Radio? It's just easier to remote. Got this beautiful band scope here. And the first thing that I've noticed, I'm an SSB guy. I do CW. I can hold my own on CW. I can run 150, 200 an hour on CW. But I'm not a CW fanatic. Sideband, I'm a big sideband guy, as you probably already know. The Flex Radio on sideband, the receive audio is awesome. And the transmit audio is pretty good too. But the first thing I noticed, when there's a pileup on a Flex Radio, I can easily pull out calls easier than when I was operating with the K3. K3 is a great radio too. But it's specifically a CW radio. It's never really meant to be an SSB radio, even though you can fine-tune it and try to get it. But I've never gotten a K3 to work very well for me on sideband. I only use it because it was the only option for us to remote with. I've always been a Yaesu fan. I had Yaesu 1000s, 2000s, and they have really good audio receive. The Flex Radio is excellent. And I just want to do a quick demonstration here on the Flex Radio, and then I'll start working some DX. So let me just get set up here with Let me just get my. I just want to get set up here with the groups that I stream to. So let me just get this all set up here. I'm kind of in a confused state here. Very weird that I can't get in here. I'm on my iPhone right here, and I just want to forward this off. Okay, so I got this going over here. Anyway, as you can see, we have this beautiful pan adapter with the Flex radio right here in the RHR console, and it just looks beautiful. And you can see all the peaks and valleys inside that scope where the signals are and where you can find a spot. It's really cool to find out if a band is open. And I use the Flex. I prefer to use the Flex radio, but not all of our sites are Flex radio right now. So we're slowly, like I said, converting from the Ellicraft over to Flex radio. And I just want to send this over to a few friends here that I'm live demonstrating Flex radio. Okay, so let's get going here. So if you have any questions, please put it in here. Put your call sign in, and I'll recognize you. As you all know, we've had over 5 million video views since the beginning of the year. So people actually watch us. I don't know why, but maybe you guys and ladies can explain why you watch me. All right. Anyway, hello, Paul. You put your call sign in, I'll throw your call sign in there as well. Michael, Kilo Bravo 2, Oscar Indy Echo. We got Julian, 2 Echo 0, Whiskey Kilo. We got Jason, November Zulu 3 Kilo. John Walcock, Kilo Bravo 6, Oscar Victor Oscar. Yes, the snow just keeps following me, John. And Julian says it's 23 degrees Celsius wherever he is. I'm sure he's in a warm climate. That's about what it is here in Fahrenheit. We got James Outlaw. He comes in out of England. 2 Echo 0 out. Then we got Bob, a regular. Yes, snow in May. Hello, Whiskey Sugar 0 Sugar. And then we got somebody coming in from Twitch TV. Twitch TV is our second most popular streaming platform. Is it worth getting a balcony? Beifong. Yeah, right? Okay, very good. I don't know exactly what that meant, but I think it was supposed to be funny. And then we got Dean Chad, Mike 6 Kilo, Victor Radio. Hey, Dean. Lee Davidson. Lori is doing well. She's actually off this weekend. We got Mr. Weaving, Golf Zero Paul. Just got out of the gardening. Well, we're not gardening today with snow on the ground. Good morning, Paul. 2 Echo 1 Alpha Kilo United. Thanks for checking in. All right. So, you see here, I'm connected to Jonesport up in the left-hand corner. I don't have a pointer here, so you just have to follow my directions here. So I'm connected to Jonesport. Up in the left-hand corner, you'll see it says Jonesport, W1 Jonesport. This is the Flex Radio for 6, 10, 12, 17, 30, and 40 meters. I snuck in 20 meters here for the presentation. I just want to show you how this works on 20 meters because that band happens to be open. And I'm going to periodically make sure that nobody's connected to the Jonesport 20 station because we don't want to have interference with each other. So right now the station's open. For a matter of fact, I think I'm going to disable that site temporarily. And so easily for us to do this, I just disable, boom. Now you come over here, you'll see that Jonesport 20 meter site is disabled. Now I don't have to worry about somebody interfering with me. All right, so I took down the Jonesport's 20 meter station temporarily. I got my cup of coffee here, by the way. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope I'm not boring you. This is all about how we operate with the Flex Radio and why we're moving towards the Flex Radio portal. First of all, we get a band scope. Okay, so now you know I'm connected to this station up on the left-hand side. And you can see up here, it says it's in use by W2RE on the right-hand corner where it says disconnect. That's the power on button. So we power on. So watch, if I disconnect, the radio goes away. Okay? Now you see the green button up in the top right-hand corner? It is so simple. I'm connected to a web page. Now if I want to connect to this station, hope nobody else grabs it, I hit connect, and then I have three options. Standby, 100 watts, and 1,000 watts. Of course, we like QRO. We'll pick the 1,000 watt option. Okay, so now I'm connected back to the site. And then I come over here and I set up my microphone to the right-hand corner. If you see, to the right-hand corner, I'm using the default headphones built in, and I'm using my USB audio codec. I have my nice Kyle microphone here, the PR77, and that's going USB into the computer. So now my audio is all set up. Simple. Then I come over here and I make sure that my band scope is set up for phone. So if you notice, the band scope starts all the way to the left at 14,150. That's the US band segment on SSB, all the way up to 14,350. So now I got my SSB band segment set up. Now here, I got the GXPs. The 4/4/4/4/4. These are 16 element tri-banders. If you could see in the big map, I got it beaming towards Europe. I'll just give you an example. If I want to go to Africa, all I do is hit a little green button right next to Europe where it says Europe inside the band map to the left. If I hit Africa, you'll see the rotor starting to turn. See the right in the map there? The antenna is now, that whole rotating tower is now beaming towards Africa. So now we're on Africa. But obviously, there's a lot more people in Europe that we can work, so we're going to point the antenna back towards Europe. So I go back to that left. And by the way, I can type in a call sign. So let's just say I want to work my good friend Tom Shepard. Golf 1, Italy, Zulu, Quebec. So I type his call sign right inside that that window, right below it. I put his call sign in, and I come over here, and I click go. And a pin drops in the map where Tom lives. And now that rotating tower is now turning to Mr. Shepard. So that's how we use the band map, not the band map, the rotor map, the geographical beam heading. And right now we're back on Mr. Shepard there. Then, of course, we have our VFO here. The way I do it is, it's very simple. I just click on the VFO, and I use my mouse wheel. My mouse wheel is my VFO. It's very simple. And then you come over here, you got all the features that you typically have on the radio. We probably don't give them all, but you have your noise reducer, so I can turn that on. If I turn the noise reducer on, it tells you it's 45. I can set it to any setting here. I usually leave that off because we don't need that. Pretty quiet QTH. You got the noise blanker, same thing. To the right of the noise blanker, you have your bandwidth. Right now it's 2.7. I like it to open a little bit more. I like it around 3.1, 3.2. I'll leave it around 3.2. Obviously, in the orange, there's my volume control. I got it down to 0, so it's highlighted there. Then we have the stereo button, so you can pan to the left or pan to your right headset. Whatever you like to do there. AGC set on medium. I usually like to put it on medium or slow for sideband. I'll put it on slow. Then we got our split functions here. We can split up or down to simplex. And then if I'm operating split, so let's go say an example. I want to listen up 5. It gives me a second. So I just clicked up 5. It gives me a second VFO there. And I can listen split in both headsets, at both ears. I can listen left ear, top radio, right ear, bottom, whatever which way I want to set it up. And for me to get out of split mode, I just click remove. And now I just remove that second VFO. And then, of course, we have our phone macros down here. I haven't changed them since the WPX contest. I still have WW2DX in there from the WPX contest. But phone macros are very easy to set up. So to do a phone macro inside our Flex portal, all you do is come up to all the way to the top right-hand corner where it says console settings. I come into console settings, and then I can come down here and record. So let's just say CQ contest, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. CQ contest, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. That was my playback. Very simple to set up phone macros. And these are all done with the F keys. Very, very simple. Okay, so now we got that done. And then we can do a repeat of that CQ in seconds. So right now it's set for 2 seconds. I can set it anywhere from 0 to 10 seconds. All within the RHR console. Now we have our transmit buttons. So if I want to hit the push to talk, I can either click it with the mouse, hello, 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 or I can hit the control key inside the console. Either one works. I use the control key. It's like a foot switch. I'm already at the keyboard, so hitting the control key on the keyboard is not a big deal. We have the beauty about Vox on the Flex radio. It works so much easier than the K3. So we can set the Vox on, off, to whatever setting we want. Obviously, we have our power output from the radio. So 25 watts out of an LE Expert amplifier will typically get us about 1,1300 watts. So that's good. Then we have our processor over here. If you're following me, we have our processor here. I like to put it in the DX Plus mode. And we have our bandwidth on the transmit. So you can tailor your transmit bandwidth. Then you have your monitor if you want to listen to your audio. And then, of course, below that, we have our amplifier settings. Then over to the left-hand side here is my logger. So when I start working people, I just put them in a log here. So that's the Flex Portal pretty short, quick demonstration. So if I turn the volume up here, so watch how nice this works. I'm going to turn the volume up. So if I want to just find stations, I take my mouse and I just scan along here and I just look for peaks.
Radio 8 Tango Alpha contest.
Radio 8 Tango Alpha contest. Let me see if I can. Let me keep on going, keep on moving along here. There's another signal.
015.
There's another signal.
015.
Keep on tuning up. And all I'm doing is taking my mouse and just spinning up the band here. Another guy working the contest. So let me keep on tuning up here. Come up over here. This looks like a big signal here. Let me find out.
Victor Echo Delta, what's your prefix? Germany Bravo 5, Victor Echo Delta 5903.
So I noticed way up in the band here it's pretty quiet. So what I can do is, I'm really high in the band here, much higher than I typically am, but there's a contest going on. So I found a clear spot on 14294, and I'm going to go and transmit on the Flex portal here. This is believe it or not, this is an older Flex. This is a 6500 at the site. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Hello, CQ, CQDX20, CQDX20. This is Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, QRZ20.
Good morning, America. We're following you everywhere.
Wow, what a signal, Mr. Shepard. Golf 1, Italy, Zulu, Quebec, 59++. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Ray. Yeah, fantastic.
Look how good his audio
been
sounds.
Watching it, absolutely amazing. The things you can do. That's fantastic, Ray. You're 5 and 9 plus 20. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Tom. Yeah, I'm just doing the presentation here of the Flex Radio. It's really beautiful. I like the whole concept. And the one thing I noticed right away, the first thing I noticed, Tom, when you called, your audio sounds so much better received-wise on the Flex than the other radio. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
The noise
Yeah,
floors.
that's very impressive, Ray, with all the features you got on that from the console. That is incredible, buddy. I've never seen anything like it, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. Yep, very good, Tom. Yeah, it's really, really amazing. Being able to use the Flex Radio remote is really, really nice. Anyway, you're sounding great. I'm on the 4/4/4/4 here in Jonesport, Maine. QSL?
Yeah, QSL on that. Well, what a lovely signal. Audio is absolutely 100%, and yeah, very interested in just how much features that's got on it. It's unbelievable. That is something special, Ray, and well, congratulations for showing everybody it. Very interesting, QSL.
Yeah, it really is, Tom. It really is. And the noise floor on the Flex Radio, I don't have that harsh noise floor that I typically have with the other radio. The noise floor is really nice. This actually reminds me of the receive audio. Reminds me of the old analog rigs like the Yaesu 1000 MPs, where I absolutely loved on sideband. Anyway, it's good to hear you. Hope everything's well with you and Joe. Lori is home this weekend. We're gonna get going here in a little bit. Get some things done around the house here, and I'm heading back to Maine on Monday, Tom. Heading back to Maine, getting back to work. Ahead.
Oh, well, that's good news, Ray. That's good news. You've got to go back. You're going back to work, buddy. Yeah, I think I might be going back sometime next week or the week after. So we'll have to see how it maps out. But yeah, well, I hope you have a lovely weekend with Laurie and the family, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. Yep, we're looking forward to a good weekend. I don't know if you caught it, but we got some snow overnight, Tom. Go ahead.
Oh dear. Don't want to spoil it, dampen you, but it is over here. It's about 72 degrees. Just sitting in the shack with a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. Absolutely beautiful over here, Ray. Local time is 13:21. Looks like it's going to be a scorcher. I think in another couple of hours it'll be even hotter, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, well, I had a few friends from Europe tell me it's 25 degrees Celsius, 28 degrees Celsius, and I returned back to them and I said, yeah, that's what we have in Fahrenheit.
Yeah, QSL on that. Well, let's hope you don't get too much snow. So what's the project on Monday then? What's your first project on Monday?
Okay, very good. Well, I'm heading up to Maine on Monday. I'm meeting up with Crossy K1 Lima Zulu, and he's going to start redesigning his 40-meter Yagis. They didn't make it through the winter. And I'm going to work on one of these GXP antennas that I'm transmitting from right now. Got beat up from the 80-meter wire beam. We had an 80-meter wire beam strung between this tower and another tower. And the 80-meter wire beam broke and got tangled up in a couple elements up there and snapped a couple elements. So at the antenna that's at 125 feet, me and my son are going to take it off the tower. We're going to tram it off the tower. And we're going to fix the elements and bring it back up. And we have a bunch of Flex Radio. We got some Flex Radio gear and some servers that we're going to be bringing up to that QTH in Maine, in Jonesport, and we're going to be installing them because we're planning on doing a multi with Flex Radio equipment for WPX CW out of Jonesport. And then I got to head over to Lebec. I got to fix an 80-meter vertical that broke from an ice storm. And then I'm heading up to Eastport, where we actually have the house there. And as far as I know, there's nothing broken there. But I want to find, there's a line noise that's really been bothering me. And I'm going to take out my little dish there and see if I can find the line noise. So we have about 3 to 5 days worth of work up there, Tom. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL, there's a QRP station calling. Just stand by, I'm sure Ray will pick you up, the QRP station. Well, yeah, sounds like you're going to be busy, Ray. Okay, Ray, well, we'll let you get on. There is a 2E0, the QRP station calling, Ray. And maybe you can pick the QRP station up. Lovely to hear you, Ray. I'm sure we might catch you tonight. We're probably going to be back in the shack this evening. And
listen how nice this radio sounds.
I did not last night, but I will do tonight. right. We're going to have a barbecue later, me and Joe, and I'll probably get back in the shack about 8 o'clock in the evening UK time. Have a great day, Ray, and hey, Ray, make it special for Laurie. I'm sure you will. I hope you and Laurie have a wonderful weekend, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. Yep, this is the first weekend together in quite a while. When I came back, when I've been back home now 8 days. When I came back last Friday, she had to work the weekend. But we have a few things in store today. Actually, we're working on the garage, cleaning out the garage. But I started it yesterday. We got to get the garage cleaned out. All right, great to hear you, Mr. Shepard. Take care, be well. God bless the United Kingdom. Golf 1, Italy, Zulu, Quebec. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Okay, Ray, well, you have a great day, and see if you can pick the QRP up, the 2E0 for us, Ray. He's getting excited, I think, so give him a shout. Cheers and beers, buddy. God bless America, and God bless everybody that's listening across the world. Thank you, Ray. Cheers and beers.
Cheers and beers. Thanks for calling in, 73. Let me see if I can pick up the QRP station before I work anybody else. The 2 Echo 0 QRP, go ahead. 2 Echo 0 QRP, you on frequency? Okay, is there a Victor Kilo station long path?
Yeah, he's on here. Okay, the QRP station. Go ahead. The Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Go ahead, the QRP. Yeah, one last call, the QRP station. The 2E0 QRP. Go ahead. You got him right.
No, I'm not hearing him, Tom. Believe it or not, I'm not hearing him. Maybe if I was on the 5/5/5, I would, but not on this antenna system. Go ahead.
Okay, well, at least you tried any case. The 2E0 QRP. Unfortunately, Ray's got no copy on you in the States. Sorry about that. Cheers and beers. Over to you, Ray. Thank you. Good luck.
Okay, thanks for calling in, Tom. Appreciate it. 73. Hello, Fede. Italy, Zulu 1, Echo, Papa Mike. I'll give a report on the next over. How's things over there in Italy? Go ahead. Italy, Zulu 1, Echo, Papa Mike. Do you copy, Fede? Over? Okay, nothing heard from Fede. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Mexico, Italy 5, America, Foxtrot, Kilowatt. Any copy, right over?
Of course, Harper. You almost blew my ears off. You're 20 to 25 over. Good morning from the United States. How you doing in Northern Ireland?
Not too bad today, Ray. Not too bad. I think that's the last of the good days here. It's just over 21 degrees here, so actually too warm to do anything, but quite honest with you, Ray. I had to go out and fix one of the combers here. It's been not working for the last 2 weeks, and every time I walk past it, I have to mind to fix it, and I come back in and forget it again. So after I speak to you, I'll go out here and fix this thing here, over.
Yeah. Well, you're just booming in here. Very, very strong, beautiful audio. I'm on the Flex radio today. I'm running a Flex 6500, running 4/4/4/4, the 4 GXP antennas on the rotating tower, but one of them broken. So, but I'm not seeing any significant SWR difference. I'm sure it's not optimized. The pattern's not optimized. But what is my signal report anyway, Harper? Go ahead.
Okay, Ray, you're 35 over 9 there. Big signal, but you're always loud, Ray, but quite honest with you, 30 to 35 over. And I don't know if the band's open at this time of the afternoon at the moment now, but certainly you're a big signal. But you're doing all the work. You're bringing this little QRP station of mine into your radio station there. You're doing all the work there, Ray, over.
Well, yeah, Roger. Yeah, it's I tell you, when I listen on the Flex radio, everybody sounds a lot different, a lot cleaner, the audio sounds really nice, and I'm sure you probably are you watching live, Harper? Go ahead.
The volume turned down. I'm watching on the thing. I'll play it back here. I'll listen to it later on here. I'll play it back here. I have it on the screen here, but the volume turned down because if it's turned up, I'll probably end up with feedback or something here, right, over?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, when you get a chance, listen back later and see how awesome your audio sounds. It sounds absolutely perfect. Go ahead.
Yeah, old Kenwood audio there. Old Kenwood audio. Hold on, let's see here. We can change the filters as well there, Ray. We're in 2.7. We'll open up the 6 kilohertz. Hold on a wee second. Okay, there's me opened up the 6 kilohertz on transmit on the phone.
Yeah, that 6 kilohertz probably a little bit better for DXing. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's me on 6 kilohertz. Hold on, I'll close her down. Okay, that's me back down to 2.7 again, right over.
Yeah, okay, very good. I'm transmitting 3.9. Stand by. Okay, here I am transmitting 2.7. Transmitting 2.7. Stand by. Here I am transmitting 4.0. 4.0. Which one is better, 2.7 or 4.0?
Very slight difference. I think the 2.7 sounds better to me because I'm on 2.7. I only can go 6 kilohertz or 2.7 here. So I could probably receiver here on 6 kilohertz if you want to try that over.
No. So right now I'm at 2.7. Right now I'm at 2.7. You like the 2.7 at the moment? Go ahead.
Yep, 2.2. Do it again, Ray. Do it quickly again there, over.
Okay, this is 2.7, 2.7, 2.7. Stand by. This is 3.6, 3.6, 3.6. Stand by. This is 4.0, 4.0. You seeing any difference on the transmit? Go ahead.
The 4.0 seems a little bit, it's not wrong with the audio, but it seems a bit cleaner. That's not the word to use. It seems a wee bit nicer around the edges of the audio in the 4.0, over.
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, when I connected to the site, it was set at 3.9. So, yeah, this is the Flex 6500. We're operating it remote. Obviously, I'm sitting in New York, and I'm using our software to control it and just testing it out. And really, really impressed with the Flex radio stuff. All right, good to work you, Harper. We'll catch up with you later. Mike India 5, Alpha Fox Kilo, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Yep, that sounds good, that position there, Ray, for sure there. Okay, Ray, stay well, stay safe, and behave yourself there. All the best from Northern Ireland. Beautiful signal. W2 Radio Echo from MI5 AFK BQRT. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye, Harper. Thanks for calling in. Always a pleasure. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Delta Lima Alpha 9, Juliet Radio Alpha.
Okay, Lima Alpha 9, Japan Radio Alpha. Hey, Rune, you're 5'9 plus, over.
QSL, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. You're now 5'9 plus 5, 5'9 plus 5, 80 kilometers southwest from Oslo City, near the Oslo Fjord. Greetings from Norway.
Okay, Lima Alpha 9, Japan Radio Alpha. Just beautiful, beautiful signal from you out of Norway. Beautiful. You're 5'9 plus. Very nice audio. I'm transmitting from Jonesport, Maine. QSL?
QSL, I'm following your live stream on the Facebook as well. It's nice to copy you as well. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. This is Lima Alpha 9, Juliet Radio Alpha. I'm following your live stream, and it's a very nice setup you have. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much for calling in. Lima Alpha 9, Juliet Radio Alpha, you're 5'9", 59. QSL?
Thank you, sir. 5'9 plus 5. 5'9 plus 5. Thank you. Strong signal.
Hey, strong signal, 73. Thanks for calling in. Lima Alpha 9, Juliet Radio Alpha.
Germany.
Delta Lima 0, Lima Kilo.
Okay, QRX, one moment. I'm going to connect to another station. QRX, stand by, QRX. Okay, so let me tell you what's going on here. So we have our amplifier settings in here. So if I need to control the amplifier, I can do that. So I gotta take 20 meters back out of this station here. Let me take that out of here. I'm going to connect to another station. I'm going to tell you why in a second here. And this is what's the beautiful thing about operating remote. Okay, so there's Crossy. He's on 20 meters. So Crossy just told me he's going to do the CQM contest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect to the Lebec station, which is also a flex. And I'm going to connect to the same frequency I was on there, which was 14,292. turn the volume up here. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Was that... What frequency was I on? 292, yeah. Okay, CQ20. This is Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, QRZ.
Oscar Zulu 2, Charlie Victor Tango.
Okay, Oscar Zulu 2, Charlie Victor Tango, 5757, QSL.
QSL, thank you for 5 and 7. 5 and 9, lost you in Denmark. The name is now Charlie Team Alpha, United Sierra. Active with 2 Radio Echo, host at 2 CVC.
Okay, Oscar Zulu 2, Charlie Victor Tango, thank you very much for the 5 and 7. You're 5 and 7 as well, QSL?
Yes, QSL, you are 5 and 9. 5 and 9 is the resource. Active with 2 Radio Echo.
Okay, very good. Thanks for the 5-9 and your 100 watts and a dipole. Doing a great job. Oscar Zulu 2, Charlie Victor Tango, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 73. Bye-bye.
Italy Zulu 3, Kilo Golf India.
Okay, the Italy Zulu again.
India.
It's Italy Zulu again.
Yeah, Ray, good afternoon. This is India Zulu 3, Kilo Golf India. You're 5 and 8.
Okay, Italy Zulu 3, Kilo Golf India. Very good for the 5 and 8. You're 5 and 9, 59 into the state of Maine, Lebec, Maine. QSL?
Yeah, I was watching live feed. So you switch to another transmitter, a remote transmitter. You were 5 and 7 before. Now you're 5 and 8. A little bit USB. 73 from Northern Italy. Take care. Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Eyes at 3 KG.
Okay, thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. Have a great day. 73 from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo.
Golf 6, Mike, November Delta.
Stand by 1 second, Lee. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. So I was connected to the Jonesport station. I get a text message from Crossy. Who's using the Flex radio? I told him it was me. He goes, I'm going to operate the CQM contest. So this is the beauty about operating remote. We have so many stations to operate from. So Crossy wants to operate the contest? No problem. I go to another station. But being that I'm on the Flex, I'm demonstrating Flex radio, I connected to Lebec, which is a very well-equipped station on the Atlantic Ocean. And it's only about 25 miles north of where Crossy is operating from Jonesport. The performance is going to be just as good. And the reason I didn't connect to the Eastport station is we don't have a Flex radio there yet. But we will very soon. So let me turn the volume up here and let me work Lee. Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. How you doing, Lee?
Yeah, good afternoon, Ray. Good morning to you over there. Doing great. How's everything going?
Everything's okay over here.
Lovely hot sunshine. Saw the stream. I thought I'd jump on and give you a quick shout there, Ray. Whiskey 2 Romeo Echo Golf 6 Mike November Delta.
Yeah, very good, Lee. Good to hear you. You're sounding absolutely fantastic. Golf 6 Mike November Delta from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. I'm operating from Lebec, Maine. I'm not on this station very often, Lee, but it works very, very well. These are GXP tri-banders at 100 and I'm trying to remember the heights here. I think it's 130. Is the heights even in here? Let me see if I even got the heights. Stand by. Okay, yeah, I don't have the heights, but I think it's like 130 over 95 over 60, something like that. And you're 5'9 plus, QSL?
Yeah, no problem, Ray. Yes, it's. I'm going to give you a report on the previous station that you were on there. You were 5758 on the previous station, and you're 59 on this station. So a little bit of a difference there. So it's doing a fantastic job. So yeah, Still running 400 watts, 2-element beam, your direction.
Hey, John Heckman.
There, Ray. So
Yankee
all
Victor
good,
5,
call
Kilo
from
November
that,
Echo. Mike
station you're on
Anderson,
at
good
the
morning.
moment. I'll
And
not hold it.
2TX.
There is a few
Zelko.
stations,
9 Alpha
waiting
4
to ring
November
in,
Alpha.
and keep up the good work. And
Good to get you in the
regards-
log room.
pass on the regards
Alpha
to
9, Tango
Laurie.
Radio Alpha. Hey, Norman.
Everybody's asking after our
Corin,
there.
Jess, George.
Look after yourself, Ray. Stay safe.
Jose.
Whiskey 2, Romeo Echo, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta.
Yeah, very good, Lee. Very good. Yep, fantastic. Yeah, we got a big audience in here this morning. I didn't want to go QRT, so decided to move over to the other station here. Between Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, very, very huge. All right, thanks very much. Thanks for calling in. 73, take care. We'll catch you later. A pleasure's all mine. Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Bye-bye.
7-3, Ray. Take care.
Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 984NA, 9 Alpha 4 November Alpha.
Okay, very good to hear you. 9 Alpha 4, November Alpha. Booming in here. You're 59 plus, 59 plus. QSL?
Yeah, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 984NA. Good morning, Ray. You are not as strong as I'm used to. You're not as strong as I used to hear you, so you're 59, but you're not booming. Anyway, thank you very much for answering. I just wanted to say a quick hello and wishing you all the best. Take care. Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 984NA.
Yeah, very good, Zelko. Yeah, I'm operating from Lebec, Maine. I'm running 3 tri-banders in stack. If the 5/5/5 in the early hours, very strong antenna system that I'm usually on, Zelko. Good to hear you. 9 America 4, North America 59 very clear audio. QSL?
Okay, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you. No, yeah, there is no problems with your signal, but I'm just used to having you booming 59 plus 20. But now you're solid 59. No complaints. But I remember better days. Wishing you all the best. 73s, and talk to you soon again. 73 Whiskey 2 Radio Echo 984NA.
Yep, a pleasure's always mine, Zelko. Very good. It could be propagation, or this station just a little bit behind the other station. 73, take care. 9 America 4, North America. Love the call sign. 73 from Whiskey 2 Radio Echo. Bye-bye. Germany 7, Bravo Hotel United. Good morning. You're 5 and 9, 59. Over.
Good morning, Ray. You're 5 and 9, please. QSL.
QSL. What is the name? Go ahead.
Terry, Tango, Echo, Romeo, Yankee. QSL.
Okay, Terry. Good morning. Thanks for calling in. You're 5 and 9 into Lebec, Maine. 5-9 into Lebec, Maine. QSL.
QSL. So nice to hear you today. Enjoy your visit to the radio, and we'll listen out for you further down. You've got a wonderful setup there, QSL.
QSL. Thank you for calling in. We do love the Flex Radio. 73, take care. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye. Hey, Ray, thank you.
Tango Hotel.
Delta Lima 1, Tango Hotel, 5 and 9.
At Delta Lima number 4, Tango Hotel, over.
Okay, Delta Lima 4, Tango Hotel. You're 5 and 9. I'm running a Flex 6400, running 1 kilowatt. Go ahead.
Tremendous signal. Solid supply by 959 here near the city of Aachen. My name is Thomas, like Tango Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha Sierra, and I'm sitting in the backyard with my son Paul, and we are testing a ST1000 and a hex beam with only 80 watt. Over.
Well, the radio and the radio and 100 watts is doing a fantastic job. Or 80 watts. QSL.
Yeah, QSL. Many thanks for QSL, and best having and stay healthy, over.
Yes, stay safe, be well, stay home. 73, QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, Lebec, Maine. Germany 0, Whiskey Queen Delta, 5 and 7, 57, over. What is the call again, the call?
Yeah, hi, sorry, it's Golf Zero, Whiskey, Juliet, Delta. Whiskey, Juliet, Delta.
Okay, Golf Zero, Whiskey Japan Delta, 5757, QSL?
Yeah, Yeah, you're 5 and 5 here. But I've got quite a lot of noise on QSC on the receiver on mine. But yeah, you're coming in. I can hear you. Yeah, you're really, really clear. Name is Derek, Delta Echo Romeo Echo Kilo, and I'm running about 100 watts into a G5 RV that's I've been phoned up at the moment. That's you from Golf Zero Whiskey Japan Delta.
Yeah, very good, Derek. Very good. Good to hear you in here today. Thanks for calling in. Pleasure's all mine. 7-3, take care. Bye-bye. Okay, QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Kilo 2, Charlie, November.
Kilo 2, Charlie, November. You're probably on the back of my beam, most likely, unless you're in the Atlantic Ocean. You're 5 and 9, over.
All right, yeah, you're 5'9" down here in Alabama. Okay, thanks for picking me up. 73.
Okay, 73. Thanks for calling in. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo.
Papa
Alpha 1.
Papa Alpha 1, Bravo Charlie.
Papa Alpha 1, Bravo Charlie, 5 and 9, over.
Yeah, 5 and 9 also in the Netherlands. Again, strong. No Americans, but you are a hero.
Yeah, Roger. Very good. No other Americans on frequency. Yeah, conditions must not be very good. Thanks for calling in. Papa Alpha 1, Bravo Charlie. Thanks from Whiskey 2, Radio Echo, 7-3. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you very much, and bye-bye, 7-3.
Thank you. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, Delta Lima 3.
Delta Lima 3, Delta India.
Delta Lima 3, Delta India, very strong, 5 and 9, over.
5 and 9 too, thank you very much. My name is Dirk, Delta India Romeo Kilo, and my QTH is 30 kilometers in the west of Cologne.
Okay, Dirk, very good. Thanks for calling in, 73. QRZ, Whiskey 2, Radio Echo. Okay, I'm going to go QRT for breakfast. I'll be back later. Okay, so I just did a quick presentation on how we do flex radio here at Remote Ham Radio. We do it in a combination of a lot of things. We can do right here from the RHR console, operate the flex radio. We can use the flex software to operate the flex radio. We can use the Maestro to operate the flex radio. Flex radio is certainly the future of remoting. We've been on the flex bandwagon for a while. We pretty much got everything pretty much 100% reliable. We have all the protocols. If something happens at a site and we have to reboot the flex radio, we can do that remotely pretty quick. And as you could tell, the receive audio and my transmit audio on the flex radio is absolutely awesome. And having the band map, band scope up here is awesome. We're also going to have here in the near future, just like Flex does, we're going to have the call signs up here in, on the top here, just like the DX cluster. Plus, we're going to have our own band map on the side. You know, having our own logger here built in with the Flex radio stuff is awesome. So that's where we are with Flex radio. Certainly is the future. If you're going to get involved in remoting, Flex radio is certainly the way to go. And, you know, I hate giving away secrets, but that's one of the secrets. Flex radio. Very easy to use. Watch how easy. I'm going to come up on the right-hand side where the red button is, where I hit disconnect. Boom. The radio's off. No longer connected. If I want to connect back up again, I hit the green button up on the right-hand corner. Connect back up. And there you go. The band scope opens right up. And I can just take my mouse, just like in the Flex software, and just pick and choose who I want to listen to. So, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. And we'll try to get back on. This is Ray, W2RE, 7-3.